There's a mystery around Damien, and Adam wants Chelsea to take a bold step. Amy, Audra, and Nate talk about the lovely weather and lovely people in Los Angeles. Amy tells Nate she's a keeper after receiving praise from Audra. She acknowledges that the idea of seeing her son makes her quite anxious. So is Nate. Denise Tolliver enters and shares more details about Damien. Nikki and Lauren discuss how the year has flown by at Society. Lauren joked that she almost died trying to assist her Ren Fenmores and Newman Media simultaneously. Nikki raises a glass to close companions. The fact that they can whine to each other about things they have to act like they're excited about in front of other people makes them chuckle. Nicole is asked, "What's the topic?" by Lauren. Victor can't be it. Nikki acknowledges that their family is closer than ever. But, asks Lauren. Since everything is going so well, she inquires as to whether she is waiting for the other shoe to drop. Cole informs Claire at the tack house that although her mother is still not feeling better, she should be at the start of the new year. Claire talks to him about her new horse. He is pleased of her and adores how seriously she handled it. Seeker is stunning. Claire fears that the purchase of a horse by Nikki and Victor is excessive. Cole claims that it's to make up for not getting her a pony when she was younger. Claire believes her grandfather is becoming more receptive to the notion of Cole and Victoria dating. It's the most wonderful Christmas gift she could have ever asked for. Victor took a while to warm up, Cole reflects. Despite their disagreements, they were united in their desire to keep their family safe. He considers how older and perhaps wiser he and Victoria are. He hopes that both Victor and Claire are aware that he would not harm her in the same way that he did in the past. Cole feels confident that Victor will defend the family from all dangers. If it came to it, he would sacrifice himself for them. Claire concurs. It's all about prioritizing the Newmans. Cole is equally dedicated to her and her mother. Ever since she discovered he was her father, Claire has witnessed that every day. They give each other hugs. Chelsea complains that Connor won't wear the scarf he received for Christmas as they enter the ranch with Adam. Adam claims it's both adorable and disgusting. As Chelsea promises their son will wear it, Victor enters. Adam informs his father that they have come to pick up Connor. Victor claims to be skating rings around the other people at the pond. He requests a private conversation with Chelsea from Adam. Adam leaves the room after stealing Chelsea's scarf. Chelsea wants to correct the record, but she is unsure of what Victor is going to say. She assumes he believes she and Adam are doing well. They do, but only for Connor's benefit. Adam and I are not having a romantic relationship. We're not going to reconcile. Victor regrets hearing that. He has informed Adam that getting back together with his family would benefit both him and Connor. According to Chelsea, it wouldn't be good because they weren't steady. Victor holds Sally Spectra accountable. Chelsea reminds him that he once disapproved of her as well. Victor has witnessed her grow and overcome her hardships. He believes that having her back in Adam's life would be beneficial. Chelsea asks, "What are you looking for?" He desires her return to the Newman household. Denise Tolliver informs Nate, Amy, and Audra in Los Angeles that Damien's job and residence changes follow a pattern. The same management business, Dangler, has owned every apartment he has ever occupied. He has always worked for Monte Cristo Investments. Nate and Audra question whether it's corporate housing. According to Tolliver, it isn't. He would make lateral transfers inside the same company, which Audra finds odd. Nate believes he may understand why. Nikki informs Lauren at Society that shoe dropping will not be allowed in 2025. Lauren is on the verge of believing her. According to Nikki, Catherine constantly reminded her of perspective. Negativity will arise from thinking bad thoughts. She talks about re-embracing success after conquering her obstacles. Lauren claims that by working hard, she was able to manifest that. Adam has elevated Newman Media to new heights, Nikki acknowledges. Although she's shocked to hear her acknowledge it, Lauren claims it's real. Giving credit where credit is due is Nikki's goal. Lauren gives her a glance. According to Nikki, she's attempting to adjust to being more kind because Victor actually offered him their old house. Lauren thinks that's perfectly okay. No matter what life throws at them, they will be all right as long as they have people to support them. Chelsea at the ranch is grateful for Victor's support. He advises her that the family should move into his former home. Chelsea is aware that the offer encompasses more than just tangible items. It's a home, Chelsea, Victor explains. There, Connor will flourish. Although Chelsea acknowledges the temptation, there is just too much bad history between her and Adam. Let bygones be bygones, Victor says, waving her away. Chelsea thinks Adam and Sally are still much in love. Victor believes that was a brief diversion. He's mistaken, Chelsea responds, but this is about me and Adam. She doesn't think it would be ideal for them to live together on the Newman compound. Victor encourages her to consider his suggestion. Connor, sporting the Christmas scarf, enters with Adam. Chelsea makes fun of the child for the scarf after Connor tells his granddad about scoring a goal. Chelsea exclaims, "We should go," when Victor asks Connor whether he would like to live there. Adam stays behind to speak with his father. What was that about? Victor finds it regrettable that they don't all reside there. Adam informs him that he will move in immediately following the new year. Victor gives him a fist bump. I adore that. Monte Cristo Investments, as in the Count of Monte Cristo, Nate informs the group in Los Angeles. He claims that one of the main characters in the novel is a man named Dangler. The private eye is upset that she failed to notice that. According to Amy, she recalls Damien reading it as a child. This cannot be a coincidence, according to Audra. But what does it mean? Tolliver wonders. Amy recalls that the number 34 on Damien's high school basketball jersey. According to Nate, Dangler's number was 34 when he was imprisoned in the novel. According to Amy, Damien selected that number as a result of the book. He really enjoyed it. This must have some significance, according to Nate. He will need to speak with his brother in order to obtain answers. Claire and Cole enter the ranch and welcome Victor and Adam. Claire had mounted her new steed. Adam leaves after saying he will see them more in the coming year. I'm moving into the old house, Victor explains. He inquires about Cole's and Claire's plans. They will have lunch with Nikki and Lauren. Victor begs to speak with Cole as he is unable to join them. Claire leaves after telling Cole that she will see him at society. Victor comments on her apparent happiness. Cole expresses gratitude to him for honoring his bond with his daughter and for giving her the horse. What do you need to discuss with me? The private eye sends Damien's contact details to Nate in Los Angeles. They talk about how to tackle this without frightening him away. Nate asks Tolliver for all the details on his half-brother's employment at Monte Cristo, believing he will leave with a half-truth. She offers him all she has, and that's not much. Audra predicts that Nate will either don a number 34 jersey or pose as a count. According to Nate, he would have anticipated that. He tells Amy that he has a plan and will get in touch first. As a new hire for Winters, he will contact Damien and say he hired a headhunter. Amy fears her son will become agitated and flee. This could be our only opportunity. Nate gives a nod. He had best make it matter then. Claire tells Nikki and Lauren how much she loves riding her new horse at society. When she was imprisoned in her room, she would picture a horse riding in to carry her away. Have you ever wanted to stop time because life is so wonderful? Nikki does. Claire responds that Cole stayed to talk to Victor when she inquires about him. Nikki and Lauren exchange glances, but Claire's grandmother resists the urge to think negatively. Claire believes that was a positive thing. Victor tells Cole that he's glad to have him join his family at the ranch. For Cole, this is very important. Victor inquires about his interest in joining Newman Enterprises. I want you to be in charge of our publishing department. Chelsea and Adam invite Connor in for a brownie on the terrace of Crimson Lights. Victor wants Connor to spend more time at the ranch, Chelsea informs Adam. He was straightforward about the two of them as well. Adam is certain that he wants them to be a family. That's not up to Victor, she says. I assured him that it would never occur. Why do you keep fighting this? Asks Adam. She is refusing to acknowledge the significance of what transpired in Baltimore. Chelsea reminds him that they decided it was pointless. Adam believes that they were deceiving themselves. According to Chelsea, it was anguish and unadulterated feeling rather than love. It was just that. She appears afraid, in Adam's opinion. Chelsea fears that the same thing might occur again. Adam can't continue to conceal his emotions. He assumes she believes he still has feelings for Sally. It is moot because she is done with him. Chelsea claims that she will not allow him to cling to her. Adam disputes having conflicting feelings. He only sees them together once more when he looks into his heart. She would see the same thing if she could see past the emptiness and pain. They don't have to continue depriving themselves of what is right in order to punish themselves. Being with you could mean that to me. What do you want me to do? Chelsea asks. Adam says, come live with me, Chelsea, as he moves into the ranch. Let's build our son a new house. Would you mind giving it another go? A stranger among us. It starts on a quiet morning when Sharon Rosales arrives at Crimson Lights to open the coffee house. A man sitting in the corner nursing a cup of coffee catches her eye. His dark coat and piercing gaze suggest an air of mystery. Can I get you a refill? Sharon asks. The man lifts his head, offering a faint smile that doesn't reach his eyes. No, thank you, he replies in a voice that's smooth but unsettling. The man introduces himself as Damien, claiming to be new in town. Sharon's instincts tell her there's more to Damien than meets the eye. As he exits, she notices he leaves behind a weathered notebook. She's tempted to peek inside but ultimately decides against it, thinking it's none of her business. However, Damien's presence lingers in her mind. Abby's new venture and Damien's interest. Meanwhile, Abby Newman Abbott is busy preparing for the grand opening of a new lounge at the Grand Phoenix. Excited yet stressed, she notices Damien sitting in the lobby, intently observing the staff and guests. Phyllis Summers, who's always ready to pounce on anything unusual, remarks to Abby, who's the brooding stranger? He's got trouble written all over him. Damien approaches Abby, congratulating her on the venture and mentioning he's interested in business investments. Abby, ever the professional, hands him her card. If you're serious about investing, give me a call, she says, though she can't shake the unease she feels around him. Adam's proposal to Chelsea. At the Newman Media offices, Adam contemplates a bold move. He's been grappling with the fallout of his latest missteps and his complex relationship with Chelsea. Determined to make amends and solidify their future, he invites Chelsea to dinner at society. Over a candlelit table, Adam surprises Chelsea by asking her to move back in with him. We've been through so much, Adam begins. I want to give Connor the stable home he deserves, and I think we can find our way back to what we once had. Chelsea is taken aback. While she still harbors feelings for Adam, she's wary of repeating past mistakes. Adam, I need time to think about this, she says, her voice filled with both hope and hesitation. Adam nods, knowing patience will be key. Damien's connection to the Newmans. As the days go by, Damien's presence becomes more pronounced. He's seen at Newman Enterprises, subtly questioning staff about Victor Newman's history. Victoria Newman, ever protective of the family empire, confronts him. What exactly are you looking for? She demands. Damien, unfazed, responds cryptically, let's just say I'm interested in understanding the legacy of the Newmans. His words send a chill down Victoria's spine, prompting her to dig into his background. What she discovers is both shocking and alarming. Damien's name appears in connection with a lawsuit filed against Newman Enterprises years ago, but the details are murky. Chelsea's decision. After days of soul-searching, Chelsea visits Adam at his penthouse. I've made a decision, she announces. Adam's heart races as he awaits her response. Chelsea explains that while she's willing to give their relationship another chance, they need to take things slow. For Connor's sake, we have to make sure this works, she says. Adam agrees, relieved and optimistic. Together, they begin planning how to rebuild their family, but both know the road ahead will be anything but smooth. Damien's true motives. Unbeknownst to everyone, Damien's arrival in Genoa City isn't coincidental. A private investigator, Damien has been hired to uncover secrets about Victor Newman's past dealings. His investigation leads him to an old associate of Victor's, who provides him with documents that could potentially ruin the Newman legacy. Damien's actions begin to raise red flags for Chance Chancellor, who's recently returned to his position as Genoa City's chief of police. Chance starts digging into Damien's past, uncovering a trail of aliases and questionable activities. A brewing confrontation. As Damien's web of intrigue deepens, he sets his sights on Chelsea. He approaches her under the guise of seeking design advice for a business venture. Chelsea, still navigating her feelings for Adam, initially finds Damien's charm disarming. However, her instincts soon tell her there's something off about him. When Adam learns of Damien's interest in Chelsea, he becomes suspicious. Stay away from him, Adam warns. He's not who he claims to be. Chelsea, though hesitant, agrees to keep her distance. Damien's downfall. As Chance's investigation progresses, he discovers Damien's true identity and confronts him at the Grand Phoenix. A tense showdown ensues, drawing the attention of the entire town. Damien attempts to flee but is apprehended by Chance, who reveals Damien's connection to a corporate espionage ring targeting Newman Enterprises. The revelation shocks the Newmans and the residents of Genoa City. Victor, ever the patriarch, vows to protect his family's legacy at all costs. This isn't over, he declares, hinting at a deeper conspiracy yet to be uncovered.